Hi guys, this video is for everybody who is experiencing FOMO, fear of missing out, as the title suggested. This video is about you're like right there trying to make your decision about your next trip. And if you are just like not independently wealthy, or really even if you don't have like tons of time off of work, you have to really make decisions about how you're going to make the next, or make your decision about the next trip. So I decided to do this video because I just experienced a little bit of this. I'm not going to go into the details, but I have a lot of friends who are going on different cruises. One of them I plan to go on. I really want to do an African cruise. I really, it's hard, right? Because between doing a land cruise versus, doing a land package versus a cruise, but I definitely am planning to do the African cruise. So if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And I'm going to give you guys some things that are coming up on travel. I'm definitely going to talk to you guys about my booking process when I get ready to do that on the African cruise. Also planning to do a jazz cruise that's coming up. But today it's all about Viking. So I have my little packet here. By the way, if you don't have this already, there's some really good 2024 trips that are coming out. But before you book a Viking cruise, you're probably wondering, am I going to be missing out on something? Yes, if you have watched my videos, you know I am a fan. And I am a huge fan of Viking Cruise. We know about their benefits. They do an excellent job about talking about what they are known for and what they're good at. But I'm just gonna look at even their own materials here and tell you. And they tell you right, it's not right off the bat, but they tell you what Viking is not, okay? Y'all can see it. So they know that it's not going to be everything to all people. And they even say that. We do not try to be all things to all people. Okay? That's a little life lesson to us all. Okay, Viking? All right, Viking being my therapist, inner child situation. But just because they know what they're good at doesn't mean that you don't have a little fear that going on a Viking cruise may mean that you're missing out on some things. So I'm just going to break down the things that you may initially feel that you're going to miss out on, and just my perspective, my point of view on that. So no children under 18 is one of the things that they do not. Oh, okay. No children under 18. It could just be me, but I don't think we're missing out on that part, right? I think we're all good with that, not having any children under 18. But if you feel like you're missing out on that, then I have another video about family cruises. And if you want to get that video, let me know. There's some really good ones that you can go on with family. And honestly, I would rather go on a Disney cruise without kids, to be quite honest, because they do an excellent job. But the top things that I hear most people are concerned about FOMO and missing out by choosing Viking would really be the things like the no casinos. That's one of the biggest things that I think people are nervous they're going to miss out on if they go on a Viking cruise, because says right here, no casinos, no umbrella drinks. So frozen drinks, pina coladas, the, tequila sunrises, all of the things that you're going to see by a pool. No umbrella drinks. Okay. They say that here. No smoking. So that could be big for a lot of people. And then the other one that at least I pulled out is the no formal nights, butlers, or white gloves. There are some other things that I don't think any of us will be mad about not getting, which is no art auctions. I mean, come on. No photography sales. I think we're all good with that. No nickel and diming. I think we're all good with that. And no charge for Wi-Fi. and no charge for beer and wine at lunch and dinner. So I just kind of want to put this out there. These are really the things that are separate Viking a lot on your experience. So let's just talk about fear of missing out on the casino. That was actually something that I thought about on my first Viking cruise, because I was mostly wondering about, well, what about that downtime? What about the time when we're at sail and I'm looking for something to do? I might want to have the option of that energy and have the option of going to the casino, even if I'm not a big gambler. And so if you are a at sea person and you really want to have something like that on board, then this may not be the cruise for you. However, I will say that this, usually with Viking cruises, the thing that you're going to get is a lot more time at destinations that take up a good amount of your time. It's not just getting off at a port and looking for a souvenir shop or having like a 5 minute, activity at another bar. I mean, how many bars can you have in life, right? So what I found is that initially I was looking for the energy on board, but because so much of the energy happens in the port, that by the time you get back on board and you have dinner and you do the music and everything that they have, you actually find that you're not missing much of the things that honestly a lot of cruises may add on because you spend so much time at sea. So, with Viking cruises, you don't spend multiple days at sea, so you really don't have to have something that fills in your onboard time quite as much. But if you do like casinos, then you may need to choose a different cruise if that is like the number one reason that you're going. The other thing is the no formal nights, butlers, and white gloves. There is not going to be a night that everyone gets dressed up and everyone's in the dining room and it's like a big family kind of vibe. So this is not going to be that experience. But one thing they don't tell you is that there's a couple of nights that are like party under the sea and things that are done like that, where you do get a chance to dress up and have a really good time after dinner. So you will get a bit of that experience. And so I think that that is a nice alternative to the formal night that you get at a lot of other cruises. And then the last one is the no smoking. Clearly, if you're a big smoker, or even a cigar smoker, then that may like scare you to death because you're going to initially think, okay, this is a problem. And so first, I want to say that every room on Viking cruises has a patio, which is fantastic. But also, again, because you get so many at destination ports, you have a lot of time that you can go into the city. And of course, I don't want to say all Europeans, but smoking is very acceptable when you're off of the boat. But you also have your balconies that are on in every stateroom. So if you're a cigar smoker, I don't think that you're going to have a major problem. But I just wanted to point out that there are really nice ways that you can get the same experience, while also getting a chance to taste culture. So if you've had fear of missing out and you're really needing like a tiebreaker or a decision maker, I hope these things help. And please like and subscribe to my channel so you can be up to date on first, last, and only things to do while you're traveling. Thanks.